So, welcome back to the Pokemon Crystal playthrough, whatever this is. We actually do stuff this part.
Yay. He spotted you.
Alright, just
oh,
for... Mom, not now, we're in the middle of a battle.
Oh, you're buying stuff with my money again, too.
You dumb bitch.
I dropped for like the last 15 minutes.
Oh, wait. You cut past the battle, did you?
Yeah, well,
he cut past through all unnecessary battles.
Because we're going to be here long enough, even with everything that's
because the way it looked like, that cut was so seamless, that it looked like the phone call interrupted the battle and glitched it out of existence, or something.
No, that doesn't happen, unfortunately, though it would be funny. You start a battle.
He just deletes all unnecessary battles.
Well, I'm pretty sure this guy's on...
So why didn't you delete, all the fucking Team Rocket battles in the last couple?
Because they're necessary. No,
they're not.
Yeah, they are. There's no way to get past them, so since I have to play through it, you have to watch it too. I mean, I go back and fight all the guys that I'm skipping off screen anyway for the experience points. See, there's no getting past this guy, so let's show this battle.
Hi, Bird Keeper.
Vance.
I don't think anyone would hold it against you if you cut out another Zubat battle.
No, this isn't Zubat. This is a Pidgeotto. Totally different.
No, I'm talking about Team Rocket.
Yeah, but...
Well, we don't have to see them again.
Yeah, never again. We'll never run into any Team Rocket members after that.
Never understood why Earth-type attacks were the weakness of birds.
Well, I'm actually using Strength, which is a normal type. And it's more rocks, like you throw a rock at a bird. I think if I was a bird and I got hit by a rock, that would kind of hurt.
Well, it would hurt whether or not you got hit by a rock. I mean, it would hurt whether or not you were a bird. What I'm saying is, logically, something that flies would be weaker against wind-based attacks.
There's no wind element in Pokemon.
I mean, when you think about Final Fantasy logic dictates that Earth is like what they're immune to, and wind is their weakness.
There is no wind element in this.
Flying types are immune to ground type attacks, so I guess there's that. It's just, well, the thing is that you think on Final Fantasy logic, and I think on Pokemon logic, because that's just the one I've been introduced to first. Is that you, Pretzel Bag?
What do you have to say about this, Pretzel Bag?
Sorry, guys, I killed him.
No.
Monster.
Well, now we're in the ice cavern.
By that I mean I ate his innards, and now only a hollow shell remains.
Monster.
I'm just hungry.
For the record, I really love the music piece that plays during the ice cave.
Why are we riding our bike through the ice cave?
Because
we can.
It's faster.
It just seems like a really bad, unsafe idea.
Like traveling alone through the world unprotected as a 10-year-old child is a safe idea. We just took down a criminal organization. Ice? Piffed. Piffed, I say.
We're riding our bike over ice, for fuck's sake.
Well, if you wanted a quick way to get through this, you could always time when your Repel wears off.
If you want to make it a little more hilarious, you can imagine a rocket propulsion sequence going behind the bike. He's not even pedaling.
Whoosh.
Well, the ice is so slippery that you can't control yourself while you're on it, which I just say that Red, Gold, actually all the Pokemon main characters, to be fair, they're just really clumsy, because I can walk on ice without this much difficulty. And, yeah, this is the ice cave. It's ice sliding and strength pushing puzzles.
I hate ice sliding puzzles like this.
Yeah, everyone hates ice sliding puzzles. To be fair, this is the first time they tried them, but when you bring them back every time, that's when people start to get annoyed, and...
I love this. This setup here, it's like they're... I mean, what the hell?
I've been doing the same thing over and over again, haven't I?
I swear to God they did that on purpose just to mess with you.
I think they did too.
You're so close, but you can't get to the exit.
Take baby steps.
There you go.
There we go.
Save game.
And in the very step that I land on, get out of the ice, there, I run into a random battle, which I edited out, of course. The repels do nothing.
Super Repel.
200 steps.
That's gonna go
now,
out
what
real
exactly?
quick.
Oh, in terms of the repel, are we just spraying
It's
a
made from
radius of? Yeah, is it just a radius of vapor, a circumference of vapor that keeps Pokemon away, or are we actually shooing Pokemon away by spraying?
It's made out of the shopkeeper's pee.
I've always imagined it sort of like bug spray. Oh, and right there's the waterfall HM. You need to pick that up, so don't forget it.
Yeah.
When I think logically about what you're doing on this bike with this ice, you're essentially crashing into the wall every time you want to stop.
That is one
hey,
really
it's not
durable.
my bike.
There's one really durable bike.
Oh, blocks. This is gonna be fun.
At least now you can just select the rock and use push.
I don't have to go all the way to the menu.
Push.
Although, and this is the last time though we can just select the rock, use strength without getting that annoying. I'm whipping the Pokemon out to show you which Pokemon is using strength, even though I just told you which Pokemon is about to use strength.
Yeah. Push.
So yeah, this is pretty easy. Just push each rock down each individual hole and you'll be fine.
Yay.
No, I thought it spontaneously combusted.
What happens if you push the same rock down the same two rocks down the same hole?
You screw up.
I haven't tried it, so I think you can just exit and re-enter the room, and then
the sprites overlap and it becomes one boulder.
Yeah, and then they'll give you another boulder when you re-enter the room. I think that's what it is. I haven't ever tried it before because I don't particularly enjoy doing these over and over again, especially when you run out of repels and you're running into wild battles in between, which messes up your train of thought.
Well, then again, there's also not much train of thought. Oh, I'm pushing this boulder. Oh, random battle. Thank God that's over. What was I doing again?
Yeah, that's sort of...
Well, it does break up the flow of what you're trying to do, though.
That's the problem with puzzle solving and random battles. Another thing I like about the Wild Arms series, since we're talking about random battles, actually, cancel random battles, because there's like this little exclamation point that appears above your head in the few seconds before a random battle happens, and you can choose to either tell a random battle to bugger off or actually fight it. You can only do it a certain number of times in a row before you have to fight more battles to refill your battle skippage meter, but it's a really handy thing to have.
So what makes you, that's sort of game logic though, isn't it? Like, why can you say fuck off to some random battles but not to others? Is there like an in-game explanation, or what?
There's no in-game explanation, but as far as random battles go, I suppose the logic is either the exclamation point represents that you realize an enemy is coming, and pressing the button represents getting the fuck out before they show up. It makes as much sense as random battles in the first place.
Bell's effects wore off.
I'm on to my last one.
Oh joy!
Oh no! 250 steps.
Oh, that's fun size. It won't last very long.
Actually, it lasts the most out of any repel, but point still stands. Should have bought more.
These are some of the squarest boulders I've ever seen, by the way.
It's a giant Cocoa Puff.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, it's just so it looks like to me.
Oh, goody.
Now we gotta do ice.
Woo. Item.
A max that I probably won't use.
I know this is a random time to bring this up, but I remember all that Christianity versus Harry Potter bollocks going on.
What?
Like, back when Harry Potter was still, big enough that people complained about it. And, whenever someone brought up potions, what the detractors were saying is that it was trying to get people interested in drugs. And I was like, what? I'm sorry? Is there a drug that can turn me into another person out there?
Well, the Pokemon potions aren't really potions. They're just sort of like spray medicine. Like that first aid stuff that you might spray on
in Resident Evil.
They're only called bad.
They're only called potions because it's like traditional RPG shit. But and I'm not really sure why I brought up Harry Potter just now, apart from the potion word connection. But yeah, I just think that's incredibly stupid. Never melt ice.
Yeah, that if you give it to your Pokemon, it'll increase the power of their ice type moves. And oh shit,
run away!
Now I have to start editing.
Oh boo hoo! You have to edit.
At least I do edit.
I don't suppose you run into random battles while sliding across the ice, do you?
No, you don't.
Oh, just go.
I want that item.
Forget the item. Just go.
Do I forget about it? Nope.
No, you idiot.
No, wait, I'm pretty sure this doesn't take too long. See?
Wow, you got a TM.
I'm pretty sure it's a good TM, though.
What TM is it?
Well, let's check. Rest. Yes, that is a good TM. You actually really want that.
Yeah.
So there, now you know where it is.
So that's the move that lets you skip a few turns in battle, regenerating health while your enemy wails on you, getting rid of all the health you regenerate.
No, but then you use unless you're at low health, and then you use an awakening, and they wake up.
Well, actually, in competitive battling, a common strategy is to have your Pokemon use sleep, but you also rest, but you also have your Pokemon hold the item that wakes you up from sleep. So you get one
free health refill.
And no sleeping time, but it's only a one-use sort of thing, so, you know.
I see.
I haven't done competitive battling since Gen 3, though, so I don't know if that's used very often nowadays.
It's a random bottle of protein pills in an ice cave. I suppose that makes slightly more sense than a random magical bunny having a random magical fire ring. Slightly.
Yes, Cloud, I don't know why those two wolves have 375 gil and a magic fire ring. We will never know the answer.
Well, at least in this case, you could say a random pharmaceutical employee happened to, drop the bottle of pills in the cave while he was passing through.
Yay, we're through.
Well, actually, I think that the canon explanation is that there's a trainer who's ahead of you who's got like a hole in his bag or something, or is really clumsy and keeps on dropping all this stuff. I'm pretty sure they say that somewhere along the line.
Up and coming Pokemon champion, that guy.
Yes, of course. He drops his Master Ball right before finding Mewtwo, or something.